Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here, back with another bug out bag related video. My last few videos have been all about bug out bags and things that I want to put in my bug out bag that I am putting together. I am fairly new at this. I am pretty much starting from scratch and just wanting to show off a few more things that I'm going to put in my bug out bag. I do have a bag on order. It should be here in the next few days, and I'm not sure if it's going to be my end-all be-all bug out bag, but it is a cheaper one that I want to start with and test out and put all my stuff in and just kind of see if I like it. If not, I could make it a secondary or just a bag that I can give to somebody else in the family if we're going to have to bug out in the future. 2020 has been all about realizing that you need to be more prepared, and I just figured I would take 2020 and all the bad stuff that happened in 2020 and use it to fulfill my 2021 New Year's resolution, which is be more prepared. And one of the things that I want to do is build a bug out bag. So I already did one video showing off some things that I picked up, some glow sticks, some carabiners, and a hatchet, and a few other things. These are just a few things that I recently ordered, and one very obvious thing that I was lacking in that video was a flashlight. Now I got a 2-pack of these gear lights. Now I don't have the batteries for them yet. Now I'll do separate videos on at least the flashlights and the Walkie Talkies, but we're just going to kind of show them off. So these are these little gear lights. It's a 2-pack. They do operate on AAA batteries. Mostly good reviews on these. There were a few bad reviews, and I will get some AAA batteries and test them out and see how they do. They also look like they have a way to make the beam more concentrated, so you pull out, and I think that would make the beam more concentrated, and then if you push it back in, that'll give you a wider beam. So I think that's how that works. Again, I'll get some batteries and do a more formal review on these, but these were just a 2-pack, very inexpensive, that I got on Amazon, and I picked those up. You know, I really needed a flashlight, so I picked up a 2-pack, and to get free shipping, I needed to spend like $10 extra or something, so I got this Molly pouch. I wanted to get several Molly pouches, and I wasn't really sure which ones to get, and this was just kind of one that this is a really cheap one, by the way. Let me zoom out here just a little bit. So I just wanted to take a look at this one and check it out. Now, what sucks about this one is it doesn't like open all the way up, and it doesn't have like, a whole bunch of little compartments and stuff that you can put different, specific tools. It does have one little pouch here on the outside and one big pouch on the inside that is split up into 3 different sections. So I figured one good way to dress this pouch up is to make it an ammo pouch. So just kind of a mock-up here, and this is going to be kind of hard to show, which again basically shows how this is not the best pouch in the world, but it would serve a pretty decent purpose in an ammo pouch. So it has 3 different sections here. So it's got a little section in the back and a little section in the front, and then it has a space in between. So basically I just took 2 P89, or basically Ruger P series magazines, put 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and they fit pretty well. You could put obviously any pistol magazines in there, and then I dumped one box of 12 gauge shotgun shells in there. These are just some random birdshot, but you get the picture. You can fit 25 shells in there, and you could probably fit a few more. They're just kind of dumped in there. They're not in any specific order. I'm sure if I spent the time to actually stack them in there, I could fit more, but that is just kind of I just put them in there for demonstration purposes, and I think that would make a good ammo pouch you could put on the side or the back or wherever of your bug out bag. And the last thing I got, I didn't necessarily get these specifically for the bug out bag, but I think they would work great for a bug out situation, is a pair of these Motorola Talkabout T600s. I think these are some of the better Motorola consumer grade walkie-talkies. They're more geared towards like somebody who's gonna go hiking or hunting or something, more of an outdoorsman versus just two kids playing with walkie-talkies in the backyard. So these particular ones do have quite a few nice features. They have a charging port here, so they are rechargeable. They can also take 3 AA batteries, I think. They do come with the rechargeable battery packs and the charger and everything like that. They has these clips on the back. They're pretty big because they double as a whistle. So you can pop this off and have an emergency whistle to signal somebody if you're lost, or if you get separated from whoever you're bugging out with, you can signal them this way if your battery died. Which another thing to note about these walkie-talkies is you're going to want to have some way to charge it. So another thing that I really want to get is a solar charging pack or solar charging bank or whatever, that I can stick a USB into and then put that into here and charge them that way. So I always wondered, how people would charge walkie-talkies, and obviously there are a whole bunch of different types of solar chargers out there that I just never really put too much thought into. And if your solar charger for whatever reason breaks, you can use AA's, which about every household TV remote or any kind of remote that you find in somebody's house, they're either going to take AA's or AAA's, generally speaking, and so pretty much you have a 50-50 shot at getting some AA's if you just go into an abandoned house and raid through their stuff. They also have a flashlight, and these are actually charged, so it has a red flashlight for being, I guess, more covert, and then it has a regular white flashlight, which obviously will take up more battery, but you do have it, and it is waterproof. If you drop it in the water, like you're by a lake or something, and you drop it in the water, it'll float, and it is water resistant, so you're not going to damage it. And I think also that light will turn on. I will do a more formal review of this, and I'll test all these different things out and show that off in the review. But I think, especially in a family situation or husband and wife situation, you definitely want to have a walkie-talkie or some sort of device to connect to each other. So like maybe if you're bugging out in a car, you might want to have like a CB radio or something, if you're into CB radios. But probably the most economical way to have a two-way radio is just a walkie-talkie. And these were like $75. They were on sale. They're usually like $120. But these are a pretty decent pair for just a regular consumer. They obviously make more expensive, nicer walkie-talkies that are commercial grade and stuff like that. But once you get so high up in the walkie-talkie world or the two-way radio world, you got to have like special licenses and all this different ridiculous stuff to have a walkie-talkie. But again, if it's like the zombie apocalypse or something, nobody really cares about that stuff. So yeah. So anyway, those are just a few more things, and I will do more in-depth reviews on each of them and all the other stuff that I've picked up so far. And I do have a bag on the way, and I will do a video of that, and might load it out with as much stuff as I possibly can and do just kind of a video of that. And whenever I actually get the majority of the stuff or all the stuff that I am wanting to get for it, I'll probably load it out and take it to the farm and walk through the woods with it and maybe do a few videos there. So, subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.